Okay, give up challenge. Here we go. Take 5 on this video, actually. I just might show you the outtakes one day. Anyway, we're here right fast to talk about the most important person in the Bible. Who is the most important person in the Bible? Is it Adam? Because he sinned and jacked everything up? Is it Jesus? Because he freed us from all that sin and unrighteousness? Is it maybe Moses? Because he gave the law? Is it Enoch? Because he was translated? Is it Paul? Because he wrote 21 books or so of the New Testament? Is it John? Because he saw the great revelation? Who is the most important person in the Bible? Well, I will give you the answer now. The most important person in the Bible is you. Wow, that's right. The most important person in the Bible is you. This idea that God was on this glory trip from heaven coming down here to get more glory is an interesting idea. It's not a true idea, because if he wanted glory, he could have stayed where he was. He was on the throne of God. He is glory. He didn't need more praisers to praise on Sundays. I used to think that because after Lucifer got cast out of heaven, that God needed, and he took Lucifer's cast out of heaven, took 1/3 of heaven's host. Oh, well, dang, now we're missing quite a big chunk of heaven's choir. So let's go get some more people for heaven's choir. Let me go down through 42 verses, get more people for the choir. Not so. He already had all the glory he wanted. If he wanted more praisers, he would have just created more angels. He wanted you and me. He wanted us to commune with him, to love him, actually to love us more than we love him. Bam, you can have that, take a taste of that. The most important person in the Bible is you. It says in the book of Revelations that all things were created for his pleasure. Okay? Everything was made for God's pleasure. You were and I was made it for God's pleasure. God told one of the early reformers that split away from the Catholic Church, he appeared to him in a vision. And, we don't base theology off of visions or anything. But he appeared to him in a vision. He said to him, I am an entertainer, and you are my entertainment. He was telling him that the whole point is you and me, the relationship between us two. What was Adam at in the garden? What did Adam have? Did Adam have some great purpose, some great thing to do? No, he didn't. He was there to enjoy God and the fruit of the garden, and just enjoy God every day, enjoy everything God had made in the garden, just to enjoy it in his peace, in his purity, and everything like that. Jesus has come, and he's done all the work. Adam messed up, and then there was this big work to do. Sin had to be taken care of, unrighteousness had to be taken care of, all these things had to be taken care of. There was this huge work to do, and Jesus came and did that work. So now it's not my work to do. I can now enjoy God. There's no separation between me and God. There is laughter with me and God. There is joy with God in myself. I am ecstatic in God. I'm just there's love, there's kisses between God and myself. That's the only thing between me and God now. This thing with being with God is absolutely off the hook. It's amazing. So you don't have to have a great purpose and a great drive and you think everybody you see on the internet you got to witness to them, and if they don't get saved that day from you saying something to them because you said a real that you're not doing your job and God is unpleased with you, or is your job to tackle the Illuminati or something like that. That's not the point. Your job, your purpose is to simply enjoy God. You want to see a picture of what the entire purpose of the whole thing. I mean, as far everything we know about God, history, his story, the whole thing we know about him is based on you. You want to see the most important person in God's mind right now? Take out a camera phone, take out a Polaroid, take a snap a photo now. Hey, it's the most important person on God's mind. It's the most pressing thing in God's mind. It is us. The Bible says, Psalms 139, how precious are your thoughts toward me. They are more than the grains of sand by the sea. As much sand there is, as much all that stuff, that's how much he thinks about us. We are that important to him. He wants us, and he came and got us on the cross. He came and he got us, and he brought us back to himself. He eliminated all sin. He eliminated all unrighteousness. He eliminated anything that would separate us from him, because he didn't want any mess ups. He already let the mess up happen with Adam. He didn't want that to happen anymore, so he made it perfect. He made it impossible for us to mess up. All we have to do is just lean on him, and we are his picture of love. The Song of Solomon says, he brings me into the banquet house, and his banner over me is love. He just wants to love you for who you are. That's his whole purpose. That's the whole reason he's here. There's no other purpose, no great, outrageous. What's the great task? What is it? Oh, to bring down the evil of the world. Didn't Jesus say he was going to do that when he returned, the second coming? So why are you trying to do it now? He's trying to do it to defeat the flesh. If he didn't defeat the flesh on the cross, you certainly can't do it today. He did that on the cross, okay? He did it. He illuminated his life. He puts us in this glory realm of just ecstasy with him, and we're just here with him now. And there's nothing that can separate you from the love of God, because he decided that he wanted to love you. You and only you, okay? So, know that. Love that. Peace, love, and soul to you tonight. And just know that. All right, thank you. Good night.